Okay, hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube live show, Think with Lachance and Find the Difference. This is Jackie.
This is Nancy.
Yes, welcome you watch our YouTube live show and please follow us, our channel, Lachance Aquaculture Nutrition, and we will share many aquaculture farming information to you.
Yes, today we will talk about the hot topic of shrimp farming customers.
Yes.
It is about the shrimp disease. And the shrimp disease or EHP, the full name is the Sporida parasites.
Yes, we will talk about what is EHP and how to judge whether all your shrimp affected with EHP, and the most important thing is how to effectively control and treat shrimp EHP.
Yes.
And there is a phenomenon, you can see many farmers say that the shrimp in their ponds have been growing for dozens of days, but they haven't been growing very well. And you can see this picture. The shrimp is slow growth, even no growth, and usually it will happen in the first month. And for the shrimp breed fry, at this time you need to check whether shrimp is affected with EHP.
Yes, and the EHP in many parasites in the hepatopancreatic duct and intestinal epithelial of shrimp.
Yes.
And it is very difficult to find by our eyes.
Yes.
And also with light microscope, and only can be confirmed by some special techniques such as PCR.
Yeah.
EHP under the microscope. You can see this picture. The blue color is the shrimp catched with the EHP. The blue color is for the EHP. And the hepatopancreas and the intestinal epidermal cells are broken, releasing EHP into the lumen, and the digestive function of hepatopancreas and the intestine is destroyed.
Wow. And how to judge whether your shrimp affected with EHP? The incubation period of EHP is very long, and the best shrimp and the shrimp seed with EHP will not die obviously in the initial stage, and the shrimp seed is basically normal. But after shrimp gradually about 30 to 40 days, individual growth differences gradually appeared, and the infected shrimp grows slowly and even no growth.
Yes.
And with the extension of the infection period, the size difference of shrimp, you can see this picture with the same point but the different size of shrimp.
Yes. And the shrimp affected with the EHP with a great trouble for shrimp farming customers, since the shrimp size cannot reach market requirement, and it will greatly affect the shrimp customers' benefit. Now we go to the important part: how to control and treat shrimp EHP.
Yes, like all shrimp diseases in shrimp farming, prevention is the first, and especially for EHP, since it can only control to normal quantities but cannot make it disappear. And therefore, at present, the control of EHP should focus on prevention. We should try our best to detect and monitor the EHP in the incubation period, and realize early warning, effectively control and monitor, avoid a large-scale epidemic and outbreak of EHP.
Yes, here we will introduce 4 ways for prevention and control on EHP. The first one is for cut up the transmission period. We should avoid the spread of shrimp hatchery period and make sure that all your shrimp seeds or whatever you buy or you enter in your farm do not carry EHP, and you need to check and detect it in advance.
Yes, if you make sure shrimp seed do not contain EHP after more than 1 month of shrimp cultivation, and it's necessary to monitor the water quality.
Yeah.
And to see if there is EHP in the water. And you know, there are many EHP in the open sea, so we cannot check all of them when testing the shrimp.
Yeah.
And there may be some shrimp individuals who have got EHP, and they may discharge EHP into the water by excreting feces, and which will affect other shrimp. We need to monitor the water quality.
Yes. And the third one, for the pond that has been infected with EHP before. Before you make shrimp bread fry, the pond should be thoroughly cleaned up, and the bottom of the pond will be treated with sodium hydroxide and quickly.
Yes, the most important way is for normal prevention and control. Choose eucalyptus essential oil for prevention and control.
Yeah.
And you can see eucalyptus essential oil extracted from Australian unique natural wild eucalyptus. And there are video from our Australian supplier introduction of our raw materials.
Yeah.
My name is Tony Tague. I produce eucalyptus oil in Australia. Our family has been producing eucalyptus oil in Australia since 1895, so we have a lot of experience in producing the best quality eucalyptus oil in the world. Yeah, we produce the best quality eucalyptus oil because luckily it grows in our region. It had to be somewhere in Australia, and luckily for us, the best quality eucalyptus oil is actually grown around us. The reason it's the best quality is it's got about 88 to 93% cineol, which is the active ingredient that eucalyptus oil has in it. A lot of the other regions around Australia, around the world that make eucalyptus oil have a lot less cineol in them, and it's nowhere near as effective for products as the Australian oil. The other thing with some of the regions, eucalyptus oil around the world, they adulterate it with synthetic ingredients to make it go further. We don't do that at all. It actually just comes straight from the tree, straight into the bottle, and we don't touch it all. No chemicals, all organic. All of our land is owned by us, and we don't use any chemicals, any fertilizer, anything like that, so it's virtually organic. It's much stronger than anything that you can get anywhere around the world. So that is why Lachance use it, because they want the best quality ingredients in their products.
It mainly acts on the surface membrane. The eucalyptus can act on the surface film.
Yes.
And it is a channel for EHP to obtain nutrition. Eucalyptus essential oil will destroy this surface film, affect the normal the physiological function of the surface film. Yes, release the content in the surface film and eliminates the EHP.
Yes, and although the effect of our eucalyptus oil is good, consider that the damage of pancreas and also the intestinal epithelial cells very serious when your shrimp catch with the EHP. So we must make sure that the eucalyptus eucalyptus oil in advance.
Yes.
And that is prevention EHP and early treatment in order to get a better economic benefit.
Prevention in advance is very important, and you maybe want to ask the dosage of eucalyptus about 2 to 3 kilogram per ton feed for shrimp breed fry to around 45 days. At every day 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
And regularly prevent and control in the future. In the later, add every half a month for 5 to 7 days, 1 meal 1 day, and they can inhibit the speed of EHP reproduction in the shrimp body and water.
Yes, actually, in the first month after release, you make the shrimp bread fry. Although the water quality is relatively good, the seeds are also small, but their anti-stress is poor, and anti-stress ability is poor, and the immunity is not strong. So the first month after shrimp bread fry is the best period for the prevention and control of EHP. Even if your shrimp seeds do not carry EHP, but affected by the water environment, breeding for about a month, usually there are risks that your shrimp will be infected with the EHP, especially for the outer door ponds.
Yes. Okay, that's all for today's information we want to share with you today. If you are interested in our topic, please remember to subscribe us our channel Lachance Aquaculture and Nutrition in order to receive more videos in the following days. And that's all for today's live show.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.